Hi guys, ChrisMS39 here, and welcome to today's Nintendo Direct. I really should have planned this a little better. Okay, let me just get the link real quick, and go to there. Cool. You'd think I'd have this up beforehand, but apparently not. Yeah, so, of course, Nintendo Direct. So, in the about minute and a half I have, I wanted to give my, I guess predictions, I guess. I do believe that we're going to get some Splatoon 3 news. I'd be, willing to guess that. I don't know. I know I heard murmurings of people suggesting that we might get information about the idols. I think that there's a possibility we could get like a Splatoon 3 Direct. Like we did with Splatoon 2. We had Splatoon 2 Direct. So I don't know how much we'll actually get or not get today. And yeah. And sort of, I guess, my bit of a pipe dream is I would love to get a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 announcement. I'd love to get that, but I mean, who knows what we'll get today. And yeah. Those are sort of, I guess, the big things I'd like to get out. Like, at the end of the day, I definitely want a Splatoon 2 release date. I don't want this 2022 anymore. I would like a solid date. It's possible we could even get like a test fire or something. With I guess this prediction of it, Splatoon 3 coming out May, middle of the year. Let me make sure this is actually 1080p. Cool. All right. I actually hope you can hear me over this time. So, I mean, you'd hope for that. I will do my best to keep an eye on chat today, but no promises. Okay. I guess this is a new Fire Emblem game, I guess.
Of this world. I
Right?
will not allow it to perish with you.
I guess it's a new Warriors game. I guess.
I seek to
Not-
destroy
yeah,
the
okay.
irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
Okay.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a sin you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
Alright. Sorry if I didn't really say much during that. I'm not like completely interested in Fire Emblem, so. Oh yeah.
Guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Alright. I guess.
Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, let's see what we're getting
The Orange
here.
Star Nation needs you. We've got more intel on the
Was it
Advance Wars
Yeah,
1
let's say, what is
2
it, Advance
Boot Camp
Wars?
game. In
In the
Okay.
first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
Oh,
You're gonna get
interesting.
hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic
Okay.
muscles outside
Interesting.
of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the
Alright,
Nintendo Switch system April
interesting,
8th.
interesting.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe. In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun.
Oh, it's
Each
this.
orbited
Oh,
by
okay, it's
planets
this game.
teeming with
Ah.
life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite,
I think I
procedurally
briefly
generated
saw it
universe.
like once. If this is
Here,
the game I
you'll
think it
discover
is.
extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe?
Okay, so there's
No
also,
Man's
I
Sky
guess.
lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. Oh, this must be a Mario's Tennis, or at very least Mario Tennis. Oh no, that's soccer. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, so I guess this is Strikers, right? I guess it must be.
Mario Strikers
Oh,
Battle
okay,
League.
actually, they're actually bringing it back.
Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's
I don't know
way
why I
heavy
somehow
on
read this as
offense.
tennis
Aim for
first.
goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles,
Okay, yeah.
items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, you definitely don't want that
Up
to
8
happen.
players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system.
I mean, the question is, do it online?
In
Question mark?
addition to
Oh, there it
individual
goes.
matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items.
So what, we got explosive
Tackles.
shells, at
and
least in terms of
hyper strikes.
items, I guess. At least
Anything
I
goes on
well,
this
missed
field.
something, I wasn't paying attention.
Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I wonder how much like the field can vary. Yeah, that's my question.
We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
Is this Splatoon 3 or no? Oh, it is. So this looks Salmon Run-esque. That definitely does look like Salmon Run. In some form or something. Yep, that's an egg basket, alright. Okay, so this actually returns. Interesting. So what makes this different? So, you know, you get your steel head. You know, I think the ink's color, like, vibrancy is slightly different. Okay, I guess this is why it's different. What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, so new boss Sanoids. Okay. So oh, that's actually kind of interesting. That seems more annoying than, like, a problem. that looks like, almost like a... Oh, that looks annoying. Okay, it looks like they do give you time to, like, not die. You know. Okay. Oh, you can throw eggs to people. Ooh. So your stingers, It doesn't seem massively different. You know, you got the new special, you got a few new boss Aminoids, but other than that, it doesn't look horribly different. You know? I mean, I guess this is a nice way to get... Oh, you can actually throw it in the basket. That's pretty interesting. Okay, cool. Salmon Run. Do we get anything else, or is that all we get? Are they gonna give us? Okay, well, there's that. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, that like a salmonid... Oh, no. Those are chains. Okay. Next. Alright. Cool. Cool Salmon Run, I guess. I think I was hoping for a little bit more, but maybe we'll get something else out of it.
The next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before.
It doesn't have, like, pupils or anything. It's just, like, white.
Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward.
Well, I mean, I think we all knew that, didn't we? We knew it was summer.
Let's move on to more.
Okay, I'm a little disappointed with that. I mean, cool, I guess we get Salmon Run back, but... Okay. Interesting. Some robot mech things.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming.
Definitely heard of that.
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo
Very
Switch.
not vague.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and
cool.
Pixar combat racer.
I'll never
From the
buy
creators
that.
of the
Okay.
Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed
There was like
circuits,
some sort of like
using each
rail
one's
in the
special
sky or
abilities to
something.
battle for
They might
victory
get back to
across
that,
the
but
finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate
Let's
skills.
see.
perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with new
of course it
seasons
is.
added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney
Yeah,
and
there's
Pixar
like
characters,
anti-gravity-esque
circuits, and
things.
more.
Yeah, I guess like Mario Kart 8, I
Plus,
guess.
enjoy cross-platform play as well as
Little
split-screen
different, but
online multiplayer
similar.
modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Cool, I don't care.
Dive into these classic franchises on
Alright.
Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's
You'd think
Creed
they'd use
Ezio
like
Collection
the
launches on
Switch
Nintendo
OLED in the
February
promo
17th.
image.
Pilot mobile suits
Or the
in dynamic
yeah.
action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them. and restore
Gundam
the
sounds like
proper
vaguely
timeline.
familiar
You'll lead
for some
3
reason.
mobile suits in battle.
Strange.
Enhance each suit with
No,
parts to improve
like
their
I've heard
power.
that somewhere,
You
and
can also battle alongside
I don't
friends
know.
in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two Worlds Cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world.
Hate
Though it
when that
somewhat
happens.
resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of
That's
improvements
interesting.
have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included.
Okay.
Experience the origins
Cool, I
of
guess.
Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Now Kirby. Cool car. It's moving now. Okay. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about that.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to
Mode?
zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
Huh.
Or become a piercing cone. With mouthful mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending
Little
on the
weird,
object he
not gonna
inhales.
lie.
Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby
Strange.
rescues Waddle Dees,
Slightly
Waddle
strange.
Dee
I
Town
will,
continue
that
to
I'll
grow,
say.
and more resources will become available. At Waddle Dee's weapon shop,
Okay.
familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Oh, okay. Use the.
Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful.
Double Ranger.
Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms.
Huh. Cool.
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Alright,
March
got some more
25th.
details from that.
Pre-orders are available now
Cool.
on Nintendo eShop.
I still don't know how I feel about
That was Kirby
the
and
mouthful mode
Forgotten
thing,
Land,
but cool, I
launching later
guess.
next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッター
No.
の大谷翔平です。
Okay.
ピッチャーの大谷
I
翔平です。
definitely care.
任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use
Where's the
content
part?
on
Where's the
any
part where they say you can
platform
use motion
where MLB
controllers?
The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online. I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are
I feel like
almost here.
I'm good at the point where I'm like
From
waiting for
Kingdom
like the
Hearts
big
to
thing at
Kingdom
like
Hearts 3,
the end.
Every mined DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow. Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa
Haven't
Fantasy
heard of this,
Reverie
like,
series
even at all.
launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here. Come here
Portal.
often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Alright, the Portal.
A classic comes alive.
Okay. Definitely like the style of this, I'll say.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting. Very interesting.
How was that? Next up is this.
Oh, is that?
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports.
Oh my
series.
god. Oh my god. Oh my
Nintendo
fucking
Switch
god.
Sports. Please take
Cool.
Here are the sports included
No,
in the Nintendo
interesting.
Switch
No,
sports game.
not me's.
You might recognize these three from past Wii sports games.
Huh.
Tennis.
Not me's.
Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con
No,
controller
tennis
at
is
the right
tennis.
time.
Bowling is bowling.
Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara.
Oh.
Knock your opponent off the platform.
I thought
while
this was
attacking
just sword
at the center.
fight. This is literally just sword fight with a different name.
Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers.
I feel like now that this is a
By
thing that
attaching
exists.
the Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game,
Oh.
you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking.
You get a ring, like the ring thing from the Ring Fit.
Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve.
I feel like there's too many net sports.
set,
It's too many.
and spike the ball.
Find less net sports.
The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as
You
online
couldn't just
play across all
you couldn't just reuse Woohoo Island. Come
play
on.
against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
So if this is Nintendo
taking
Switch
on this
Sports,
challenge.
what's Nintendo Switch Sports Resort gonna be like?
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
It seems unnecessary.
All right,
The
let's
space
start.
thing.
We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
Oh, cool. Not what I
We're
expected.
doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we
Oh, you
expect
can
today
use
from the
maze.
Takahashi
Okay.
Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack.
Thought.
Now the chance. They get the
I guess
ball.
they could add more sports to this, like with DLC, right?
Takahashi scores.
Like they could definitely do that. I'd believe that if that happened. That makes sense.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
Huh.
That
That's
was an
cool.
introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 20th.
Oh, April. Oh.
We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
Look, it's great, but I just want the
Request to everyone.
the airplay
To
mode.
help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the
Ah.
game launches to evaluate various.
So we got this playtest instead of Splatoon 3 Test Fire.
We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please
I do
visit the official
kind of
Nintendo
feel like they
website for
need more
details.
sports. I don't know.
Thank you.
That's what I think. Well, we're at what probably at
That's all I
30-ish
have for now
minutes.
about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're
And now,
looking forward to this
now
game.
we're announcing
Let's see a
Nintendo
few
Switch
more
Sports
Nintendo
Resort.
Switch headlines.
That's a bit of a mouthful, though, that title. Okay, that
Get
game.
those taiko drumming skills ready.
Cool. Yeah, but well, I
The
guess.
latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like.
Oh, I feel like that's a
New
good
modes
feature.
have also been added for
for
everyone
this.
to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content. When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games?
Alright.
The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back
I do have a
on the
lamp over
promise of
here,
a better world.
and I hit it with my bottle,
A new
and
demo
it made that
playable to
noise.
the end of
I'm
Chapter
sorry if
3
I
will
like
be
killed your
available on
ears.
Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC Cuphead: The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead: The Delicious Last Course wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game. All it takes is one hit. Even
True.
this. getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal
Oh,
Trial difficulty.
God.
Can you face this new challenge?
That sounds
And for
intense.
players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
Huh.
This free update launches later today. A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time. Something's bad for Nintendo Switch.
What could go wrong? Oh, Earthbound. Oh. Okay.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Alright. I mean, they've got to be saving something for the end here, right? I mean, we're running out of our 40 minutes now. Alright. What's next?
What did you think? Here's some news from Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017.
Okay. Are they finally giving Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC?
Select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content.
Yep.
Please take a look at this trailer.
People were I'm sure people were very excited for a moment and then immediately disappointed. Alright, so some of this is from Tor. Yeah, that's from Tor. That is, that's from Tor.
Will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves.
Oh god.
That's 48 additional courses.
48 courses? Jeez. Didn't they only do like 4 courses for Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U or something? Wow, yeah, that's a lot of courses.
And Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
It does kind of feel like it's been forever since Mario Kart Deluxe came out.
Will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
You can enjoy this
Is that
DLC
literally it?
at
Because that
no
kind of
additional
feels like it's
cost
literally
with a
it.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
How was that? I hope
yeah.
you're looking forward to
Interesting.
additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something
This
else.
next segment will be our last announcement.
There we go.
Please take a look.
Imagine they ended on that. Alright, what do we got? Okay. I don't recognize this even a little bit.
Fighting in order to live,
What are the odds that
living to fight.
that this is like...
That's the way of our world.
Is this Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Or X? No, I don't, this actually isn't X, is it?
You to side with them.
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're
This is like a shared world between 1 and 2, actually.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
I think I actually like recognize voice actors from the previous games.
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Yeah, there's gotta be Xenoblade 3. Well, I guess my pipe dream became a reality, didn't it?
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
That does sound awfully like Van Damme from 2.
I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks?
Yeah, that sounds a lot like
They'll
Nia.
never replace the friends we've got.
The same clock. It has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
So this looks a lot like Sword Valley. This... Three, put the 3 in. They actually still used a red 3. They did do like, I don't know, a different, not red. September, God, that feels like forever. My pipe dream being a reality, guys. I should have more pipe dreams. Maybe they'll come true.
Depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it.
Very.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, I need to watch that fucking trailer again, honestly. I just need to watch it again. Where does it... Here we are. I need that to watch this again. Because I'm like, when I'm looking at this, I'm like, is this like Xenoblade 3? Or is this like sub-game, old game I just don't know? Actually, side note, let's put playback speed half and turn off the audio so I can look at things. Because I think these eyes is what made me recognize it immediately. They looked vaguely familiar to other, like, Mechon eyes. Because we got that cool sword looking thing. Got some nice twin rings. You know. Sword that vaguely looks red. I did pause it at the right time. But it does look red. Okay, so let's... I'm like, it does look like it's kind of like warring factions. That's what this reads to me as.
I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
His fuel.
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Nice vagity.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world.
They must be erased without a trace.
Wait a minute. Let's go back.
This world.
They must be erased.
What is this game? Alright, so the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 spoilers if you haven't played this. But this is like most definitely Nia. Because from that core crystal alone. So what the hell is happening in this game? What's happening? What the hell? What is happening in this game? Great. 3 out of 3. Cause I feel like I was talking over it a little bit. I just want to actually.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay, so makes sense. All right, interesting. So how does this happen? Xenoblade 1 ended with Future Connected, right? With, killed the big bad fog thing. Closed the goddamn rift in the sky. 2 ended with, I guess, defeating Malos, right? Interesting. I am very hyped for Xenoblade 3. I'm a little overwhelmed, but very hyped for Xenoblade 3. I mean, I guess I could look at the Splatoon 3 again. If I could find it. It was after the Strikers. Yeah, it was this. This is what it was. Alright, let me go back to full screen. Alright, let's see if I watch this again, I notice anything different that I didn't. So the headgear is different a little bit. I mean, I definitely thought something would be replacing Salmon Run. I don't know if I necessarily expected it to return. Alright, so we got that thing. We got the fish stick, Interesting, but Nice music, though, by the way. I don't think I noted that. But nice music. So it, creates, a mini splat zone, essentially. Because when you paint it over, it, activates like it's a splat zone. And you just, paint it over it with your color. Interesting. So you can throw eggs. We established that. I feel like there would be a little less clutch games if you could just pass eggs up to the basket, right? Wait a minute. That could just be a snatcher, but it looked a little weird for, the frame I saw it. What am I looking at? Because it looks like a snatcher. Alright, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. It's the problem. So, okay, actually, let's do this. We got a maw, we got a steel eel, we got I can't think of the name. A drizzler, I honestly can't tell what's happening over there. Oh, we got the little, whatever the hell that is. It's like an evolved snatcher, almost. Because I can't even get a good frame of it is the problem. And we saw, Okay, okay. Let me actually do this, right? I'm gonna frickin' playback speed, go to 1/4. I honestly don't know what to, it's like floating or flying or it's weird. I mean, we do get to see sort of the special UI, though. A little different. And these are, actually, glowing. Which I don't know if that actually means anything. But cool, I guess. So let's go back to full speed. Got your stinger. There don't seem to be that many new, Salmonids types. There's like the new Snatcher ones, but I'm just thinking of how much time that'll save by throwing eggs into a basket. You know what I mean? So then we got this. I feel like this is like, I don't even know what to make of this. Like, I don't know that it's like been like artificially created almost. I don't know. I mean, that could be motive for like Mr. Grizz or something. I don't know. So, okay, so honestly, thoughts a bit meh. You know, I think we got a season. we got a season. We got a season, summer, which I feel like we all kind of knew already. Like, well, I think we all expected like this end of spring, early summer timeline, based off the last two games. So you know we got that. Really, my highlights. I mean, although we got Wii Sports, what is it called? Resort.
And now,
Yeah, this Nintendo Switch Sports. I feel like there's just like too few games. I feel like that's a bit of the problem. And it looks like you can use Mii's, but like you also got like the other the other designs. So I don't. Let's go back. Let's. Alright, do something about.
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially after Resort, I think it's natural to expect a bit something similar to that catalog, not necessarily in terms of the actual sports, but at least in terms of like size, I guess, variety. Because look, we got volleyball, badminton, tennis, and those are all like net sports. So I mean, I don't know. I just want to watch the Xenoblade 3 trailer again, honestly. Like literally, that's like all I'll be doing for a little bit, watching this trailer.
Fighting in order to live.
I mean, my question is, how did this happen?
And living to fight.
How did this? How?
That's the way of our world.
So like, what? I get so these two worlds merged somehow. In the time span, I guess, some point after Future Connected and End of Xenoblade 2. Somehow. It kind of looks like Nia's the big bad, a little bit. But knowing Xenoblade and how these games work, probably isn't. I mean, I don't know.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it.
Actually, wait a minute. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, here, playback speed, half. Because I think I noticed something.
What would possess you to
No,
side with?
Because, okay, so she's got the same core crystal as Nia, but weird. Strange. So what, there's, I guess, human and flesh eater factions? Is that what this is? Or is it human and, I guess, blade factions?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you.
And did, like, Vandom, like, not die or something?
You could try to move forwards again.
So nothing little do you.
And I guess, actually, side note, we got Hyentia, if we go back a little bit. We got Hyentia are alive, I guess.
Nothing little do you.
not your
Well, I guess that makes sense if these two worlds are merged, right?
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword.
Actually, wait a minute. Let me go back a little bit.
Sword march. The land pierced.
So, okay, so, as we all know, well, as you might not know, I like added like 2 nots. Spoilers, by the way. So, you know, the Maconis is destroyed, and by extension, the sword should be destroyed. But it's somehow here, and not destroyed. How?
A great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost.
Okay, so I guess you can actually, like, drive, like, vehicles, or at least boats, I guess.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It will never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go.
Okay, so...
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Huh, okay, so... We've established so far, I guess, you know, Homs exist, I guess. Or whatever, I guess. It's kind of... So I guess Homs, Hyantia, Gormati, I think that's... I mean, I guess there could also be, like, Leftherians, I guess. See how much I actually know about these games. Because, I mean, Nopon, of course. I don't know how I forgot fucking Nopon. We got that. So what? I guess this is a Titan or something? I don't know. Many questions that probably won't be answered until this game comes out in September. But definitely looking forward to it. So I guess this means I have to move up my plans to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on stream. Don't I? That's exactly what this means. I feel like since they've announced this, we're like never getting X on Switch. This is not going to happen. I'm sure this like pattern means something. What that means, I don't know. But I'm sure it means something. I'm sure. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, literally after... You know what? We're gonna do something else. Let's see what people on Twitter are saying. We're gonna find out. Let's go here. Yeah. Okay, that didn't really answer the question. Okay, that didn't answer my question. So you know what? We're gonna not do that. Alright, so this was a thing that happened. Probably my highlights are Splatoon 3, of course. You know, I mean, you know, like, who do you think I am? Splatoon 3. I guess Nintendo Switch Sports. Probably more so that they're continuing the Wii Sports series more than... I don't know. I'm like semi-interested in the game. I think part of the thing, as I said, is that the catalog seems a little lacking. I mean... And probably the other big one for me is just Xenoblade Chronicles 3, of course. I mean, you know. Yeah, I don't know. There's questions about this game that won't get answered for a long time, for a while. For what? For what is it? September is for like what, 8 months-ish? Probably more, since considering the length of Xenoblade games, it's I mean, alright, this was a thing that happened. I'm almost disappointed. I say almost. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, if you're new here, I do a lot of other games on Nintendo Switch. You know, I'm in the middle of doing a playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy 2 on stream. And yeah, if you liked what you saw here today, feel free to like and subscribe and all that stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching.